Okay, so today we're going to talk about transferring files from something in the Affinity suite. For example, I have Designer open here. I've made 3 different shapes, as you can see, and placing that in this lovely program, Autograph. I have the Creator Edition, but being able to make it so that you can separate it out without having to do the manual export. It's got a nice function, but there's one quirk that I wanted to point out. So we're going to go ahead and actually we're just going to delete the whole composition here. Boop. So, getting back to this, what are some things that we want to make sure of? Well, let's just see how it works. So these I just drew out. You can do it with these shape situations, as I'm sure you're probably aware. So we draw these out. We go here, export, PSD, sure, why not? We're going to call this show layers. Already had one saved before, but overwrite, yes. Okay, so now we open Autograph here, and we're going to bring that in. Bring in that file. It's as simple as a good old-fashioned drag and drop. Even it'll refresh itself from here, but let me do that again. Kind of goofed. There we go. Alright, so now what we can do is just right-click, say, create composition from PDF layers. Sorry, from PSD layers. And here we go. You're going to notice something. These are fine, right? But what's that? It's kind of weird, isn't it? I don't really like that. We had them as separate layers. What gives? Well, let's go back into Affinity. What's the issue? The issue is that for some reason, in Autograph, left angle Autograph, if these aren't named custom, it'll give you these problems. Now, I don't have Photoshop, so I don't know if the problem is the same for Photoshop, but I do know that in Affinity, this is a big problem. So I'm just going to call this rect. Paste that in, rect2, call that heart, hey heart, ellipse, and we're going to call this rect, yeah, and then we're going to export that out again, PSD, we'll just overwrite it again, just to save time, yes, right, so, here we have our, let's see, delete this composition again. Create composition with PSD layers. Whoa, that's great. The good thing about Autograph is it just auto checks whatever you have there. So once I saved over the original file, it just refreshed it here in the scene. And so now you see you don't have those weird places where it overlap, it shows up, so that's great. And of course down here you can, deal with your layers. Very similar to another VFX editor type program. So yeah, that's pretty much that. So if you have this issue, like I did, and you're banging your head against the wall, just try renaming your files in Affinity or whatever layer-based program you may have. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a good one.